Completely wasted shots. A rocket launcher, Devastator Squad are going to put 4 crack into the broadside.
Okay.
3 hits. 4 hits. 4 wounds.
4 top saves. Nope.
There was one.
Broadside
down
is,
wounds, wasn't he?
yep, broadside's down and out of battle.
Cool. That's me done.
Okay.
Took 5 turns to stop taking real units off the table, but it worked eventually.
Right, so we're pretty much not.
Pessimism, so much better than optimism.
Realism. Pathfinders can open fire onto your commander, try and take him down.
Yep.
Get us kill the warlord. Riptide.
It's heavy support, so it's worth a victory point, and you don't want a 10-line breaker, which is being your deployment zone, and it may or may not be. I don't think it is, but it will be next year.
Even though there's some maximum points I can gain are 4 at this present moment in time.
Oh, you take him out as 5. Broadside.
Heavy supports are worth 2, I believe.
1 extra.
Just 1. So you got another 1 there, so that's 8 to 4, so you're doubling in victories.
Who's your heavy?
Broadside.
Yeah, I got the, yeah. So I'm 8 to 4.
And you got the commander.
Yeah.
There's not a lot I can do, so I'm going to suggest a tactical retreat.
Which you wouldn't normally do in a tournament because it'd give me full victory points, but at this point, you need to overcharge for Riptide. You need it to successfully do what it's not done so far. Yeah. You could get him, which gives you 5. You could get my Warlord, which gives you 6. And then if the game goes on again, and he's dead, and the Warlord's dead, and the guy next to it's dead, if you kill the 2 guys in the middle, yeah, it would be a victory to you.
Or I can overcharge my Riptide, moving towards centre. Lay waste into 2 units, as it's a monstrous creature, it's able to shoot 2 weapons at 2 different targets.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you could potentially kill all of the 4 guys in the middle.
Guys in the centre trying to take them down.
Because if you got, so you're on 4. If you got my heavy support, you'd be on 5. If you got my warlord, you'd be on 6. I'm on 3 plus the heavy support plus your warlord. I'm on 6 as well. So you could draw the game.
All right, we'll try that. We'll go for the draw.
But you need to
Riptide.
My Contemptor and 4 individual units of space marines, basically.
I'm not going to be able to take out the Contemptor.
Riptide could possibly do it in combat if it survives me hitting him.
Aye, but I need Riptide to take out 4 guys in the centre. See the problem?
No, I appreciate the problem.
So, Riptide, do you kill yourself? Well, no, we get it. It's no overcharge. And where's the tape measure?
Okay.
Okay. Thing is, I'm better just having my Riptide fire straight into your commander because he has a better chance of killing him.
Well, Pathfinders can definitely hit one of the guys in the building at least, if not 2 of them.
So range 18 for
You're shooting already.
I would need to move him to be able to do stuff probably pre-measured, which I shouldn't have done.
Which, if your opponent was being a DB,
which you're allowed to be. You're allowed to be a
oh, you
DB
can't
there.
use your tactical
So-
doctrine.
Iron rifle.
Mm-hmm.
One shot.
I put all of the shots into that unit.
Misses. Pathfinders can't reach him.
I know. No.
Range 18. Unfortunately.
I wouldn't say you couldn't move.
That's 1, 2, 3. 3 fire warriors into the unit.
The 2 guys for rocket launcher and warlord.
Yep. Woo! 2 hits. Woo! 2 wounds.
2 saves. I shouldn't have rolled on like that.
Scoop.
Well, either way, it was against a 3 up, so if I rolled a 2, or it only mattered if it was a 2 and a 1.
Yep. Riptide's just going to light that command.
You might as well, because you get the warlord out of it.
Yep.
That's exactly how I'm planning on doing my drop, I'm thinking.
Straight into someone. Oh no, like that. Second wave.
Style, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's better, to be honest, than having all the little jiggly bits in the centre. Yeah. You have a look at ones behind you, because one's fully built with jiggly bits, the others are different. So, 12 shots.
Yep.
I should have put marker lights in it.
Well, you can. So I'm not going to...
Okay. So, 5 marker lights. Two hits, increases ballistic skill to 2.
Okay.
One's still bad. 1. On the save. Whew.
You do get 11 hits. Strength 5 or 6?
It's a burst cannon, so standard 5, but it's a heavy burst cannon, so 6.
Okay.
Rending as well.
Yep, that's fine.
So needing 3s.
No, 6. In 2s.
2s. Yep. Okay. How many 6s? 3 6s.
3 6s. So rending's later, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see how many 4 pluses we can survive. 1 at a time on the guy on the rocket launcher. Ablative armor fails. Not a good start. 7. 1. He dies as well. Warlord dies. First 2 wounds, Warlord's gone.
Okay, smart missile system into the guy
Doesn't matter
closest.
which way, yeah. They're both within range. Guy closest.
Well,
Yeah, they're both within range of the objective now.
needing 4s, needing 4s.
Okay.
And it's twin linked. Needing 3s. 2 wounds.
Or we roll a cock dice. Fine.
Okay. Does the game end?
Yeah, give him a roll. I have no idea. I'm guessing a 4 plus to carry
Well,
on.
2d6 for assault moves. 8, which puts them back here. Game ends 2.
That.
Is either one or the other.
Yeah, pretty much. And roll a 3 plus.
Game ends.
Congratulations.
Okay.
So we survived our first game with probably far too much rules consultation. Far too many bad dice to be in the early game.
Well, 2 hours.
Just
play.
a bit long on 1,000 points.
But it is the first game, so I say that's acceptable. End of the game, you have 3,
6, 7, 8 for his broadside, and I'm not in line break range. I have 8.
I got First Blood and Slave of Warlord, so that's 2.
5.
And objective is 5.
So a free victory point to the Ultramarines. And we didn't do any tactical objectives, partly because we're not in that particular mission, and partly because it's probably been a bit of a headache. This is one thing that's had me a little worried.
Something we can work on at another day. Yeah, that.
Pretty happy with the list.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to, re-whack this up to 1250. I'm putting in my 5-man Plasma Bomber Doom command squad. Just because, really. For 3 turns, I'm re-rolling those ones.
I would do a much different list. I would probably drop a broadside and have a hammerhead in it instead, just for that strength 10 factor.
Yeah,
Do like strength 10 weapons. Riptide, probably have that swap out for Ion Cannon, which is a bit more effective, but that's one of those things. I would like to try a Ghost Kill.
I don't want you to try Ghost Kill because it sounds scary. It's how it probably is.
Looks awesome though. I've had a Storm Surge, I would love to use that.
Swap a Battle Demi Company, which started out with 35 Marines, an attack bike, a Contemptor, a drop pod, and a Warlord. I am left with a whopping total of 14 Marines and a Contemptor. Everybody else perished in the line of duty. Tau took some punishing. To be fair, not until the very end of the game, but they took some punishment. For me, man of a match.
You just needed to warm up your dice, that's why it was.
Man of a match, I need to bring my own dice. Man of a match was definitely the 2 guys from the 5-man tactical squad, the Flamer and the Bolt Gun, that managed to stand there, got 5 hits with snapshots, 4 wounds, and downed with Commander as he charged in.
Yep.
Teach our scummy town not to charge me, but
hey,
the Contemptor did quite well as well. I quite like the Contemptor.
If you ever played my Salamander list, which you have, you know that I'm straight in your face with my armies.
Yeah, so I like the Contemptor. You can't put them in drop pods, unfortunately, unless you do a normal force organisation chart, and then you buy a drop pod as fast attack, I think. So you could then put a Contemptor in it. But you can take them as a unit, which I really like the idea of, so I can have 2 or 3 marching across the table, putting out 18 shots at BS5.
Oh, I would love to have a bit of a special rule where I can have my battle suits as troops, because they can now go up to 9-man squads.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you can't. 18 moons. But yeah, pretty happy with this list overall, and when all said and done.
Yep. So, that wraps up this game. It will be exported across onto YouTube, and I believe it will be put onto your blog.
We will. 2 hours of listening to us, that could be pretty boring.
I can break it down to 15-minute segments.
We'll discuss and figure something out. Thank you very much if you have watched. If you've got too many of the rules, either tell us on the Twitch feed somehow, or on Twitter.
Or message me through my Twitter, Instagram, which are linked up to my Twitch account, or send me a private message through Twitch. If you enjoyed it, please drop a follow. All follows are appreciated as I try and build up my channel. Normal streams are pretty much painting, which I will continue painting up the Tau Empire models I have, as we do have a tournament on the 12th of November where we are. So again, thank you very much for watching the YouTube, and I hope you all have a good time. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. I'll just leave it like that for a few things, because that's 30-second delay.
Cool.
Flat out 30-second delay across it all.
Well, that works. Apart from, as you said, the quality of the camera potentially. How much are better cameras?